Hey folks, welcome back. Today we're continuing our Space Haven Alpha 15 Brutal playthrough. Let's get started. So when we last left off, I think we just had a crew member unfortunately captured by aliens. We're not in the sector where they were captured. I think we're in a neighboring sector though. I want to say it was this derelict that contained our lost crew member. Unfortunately, we had to leave him behind along with his equipment because we're not able to overcome the multiple haulers and the big nest full of aliens that was there. We had a hard enough time just escaping with the rest of the crew. We did pick up a new crew member, however, at the same time that we were losing the one guy, so we ended up having the same number of crew members. We lost some valuable skills there, so we're going to try to see if we can get him back a little bit later. In order to do that, we're going to need help from the Military Alliance. So if we see a Military Alliance ship patrolling through the sector, we might try to kind of follow them around until they land on this spot so they can maybe help rescue our guy. If we get that, then we'll try to make that happen. If not, then we'll just have to make do. Vladimir, you don't look so healthy, bud. He has a chronic wound. He's hungry, concerning health problems, spacesuit fatigue, 11 hauler slashes. I think I could send him to eat, but I think I'm going to have him sleep for a couple hours first to make it less likely he's going to set something on fire. Once he's either recovered some energy or recovered a couple hauler slashes, we'll let him eat. Okay, there we go. He's got some health back. Oh no, his health went back down. I think we need to get him some food. Okay, he didn't set the kitchen on fire. That's fortunate. He's socializing with Christian. Kind of in a bad mood, probably because he's wounded and feeling terrible. Let me set up my chat. I forgot to set up my chat. Hey POTUS, how's it going? Good to see you. Give me 1 second. Let me bring my overlay up. There we go. Sorry about that. Okay, he's recovered 2 of his hauler slash stacks already. That's not bad. Let him sleep as long as possible until his food meter runs out, and then we'll have him eat again. Okay, so we finished harvesting in this sector. We should think about moving on. We've got a limited Hyperion energy. We're probably going to want to suspend some of our manufacturing. What skills did we lose here? Unfortunately, I think we lost our main industry person. We're gonna have to pull... Well, Rafferty's doing industry, so that's kind of okay. He's at 4. So we have an industry, we have a botanist, we have somebody who's doing construction, even though they're not amazing at it. You have somebody who's doing logistics. We have somebody who's doing mining, but they're also the construction person. That's okay, I guess. And there's somebody who's doing research. So I think we have good skill coverage, even though we lost person. I don't think it's terrible. The thing is, we gotta assign another crew member to our away team. All the neighboring sectors have derelict ships. So these 3 guys are on the away team currently. I think to that we're going to add Christian, who is a really good... Oh, he's our new crew member. He's actually a spacefarer with a really low surrender chance, and he has a little bit of potential in weapons skill. So he's going to be using a pistol for now, but his skill is going to grow as we go on here. Let's see if we actually have a pistol to give him. We unfortunately do not right now. So we're going to see if we have the resources to manufacture a pistol, which it looks like we don't. So we don't have any plastic, unfortunately. Can we manufacture 1 unit of plastic? It looks like we can, because we have a unit of carbon. So we're going to try to get that built so that Christian can be armed when we go on the next derelict. The person we could potentially send is Rafferty. He has a permanent weapons 1, though, so he's not really a good candidate, honestly. Okay, we need to get Vladimir some more food here. Okay, again, he did not set the kitchen on fire. That's a success in my book. And who are the 2 guys that weren't getting along? Casey and Rafferty. So we've got to continue monitoring that situation. So far, we haven't seen any additional black eyes. I think our schedule is okay in that regard. Really just need Vladimir to heal. I think we're going to skip over these neighboring sectors and go try to find another sector that doesn't have a derelict for us to explore. We could pick up some base metals. We don't really need them right now. I'd rather trade with some Merchant Federation ship, I think. Ooh, we also have lots of good stuff in these 2 neighboring sectors. Let's see if we can trade. No, we can't trade. Okay, so we'll go... I think let's get the ice first, and then the Hyperium and energy. And we're also getting some raw chemicals, which is nice, because we can use that to manufacture some basic trade goods. They're pretty stingy, though. So we'll wait till those 2 things are mined, and then we'll mine the base metals as time permits. Are we still working on this pistol? Solar flare. Oh, that's super rude. Do we have anybody actually doing mining? Christian has a mining skill of 1. Dayton. Rafferty's our mining guy. Casey's our mining guy. We're going to cut his lunch break short. Try to get this done. I think we could try to weather the solar flare. We'll see. I hope we can. I think at the very least we need the ice. We can cancel the raw chemicals and just get the ice. Casey, why are you not doing your job? There we go. Okay, so we get this 1 unit of ice, then we can leave the sector and leave the solar flare behind, hopefully. Alright, Casey's coming back so we can spin up the hyperdrive. Alright, and we dodged the flare. Nice. The flare will show up after a random number of hours. We don't know how many hours that is since we don't have a scanner. But we can safely spend a couple hours in the sector more often than not and get out on time. Okay, we actually need green crystals the most. We're going to grab those first. How's Vladimir? Vladimir, we don't want you back at work yet. You still have some food energy. Or, well, food... nutrition status. You still have some nutrition. Trying to use the in-game correct technical terms here. Okay, he's mining that so we can queue this up for mining. And we should be able to get a weapon for Christian, I think. He's idle currently. Another solar flare. I think we might just weather the flare here. I can't put it as his primary, can I? That's so weird. I don't think we have the resources to, like, try to get a shield online or something like that real quick, do we? Nope. Yeah, so we're working on the energy refining right now. Once we get that squared away, once we get the energy refinery, we've already got the technology for the reactor, I think. So once we get the energy refinery, then we'll be able to convert to a next one, and we'll have a lot more abundant energy. We'll be able to do more recycling and recycling for profit and stuff like that. I think we're going to skip the raw chemicals again because of the solar flare. But we can still pick up this last blue crystal, hopefully without incident. Raw chemicals are also further away from the ship than the other two asteroids were, so it would take us longer to harvest that. Okay, now we got some tough decisions to make. We're gonna have to check out a derelict, I think. I do not want to hang out with the cultists. Please go away. Crap. I was trying to get ready for like a boarding combat with one of these enemy ships, but we're definitely not ready now that we've lost one of our main away team folks. Leave my ship alone. Nope. We're almost charged, so we're going to continue on. We're not having any power issues that I can see. Let's get out of here. Okay, they're staying in this sector. I'm trying to find this Merchant Federation ship that we saw earlier. There's a military line ship. That's really good. So we're going to hang out with these guys. If they move to this sector, then we might get our other crew member back. That would be fantastic. So we do have a military line ship in the area. That's really good. That's really helpful for us. So we're going to sit here and trade with them and hang out with them. When they leave the sector, we'll think about leaving the sector too, depending on which direction they go. Vladimir can continue sleeping off his hauler slashes. We might actually think about getting him some medical attention. We don't have a ton of money, though. I want to save some of it in case we have to spend a while just chilling in this sector, waiting for the military lines to wander to the correct square. So, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to sell some chemicals and a hull block, because those are both things we can replace. It just takes energy. We're going to take some... Do we need blue crystals? Take 2 blue crystals, 1 blue crystal, and let's say 2 green crystals, because we're going to be doing some jumping around the sector here, I think. And then I think we're okay on water for now. We might think about buying some more water later. They have tech blocks, so I want to see what it's going to take us to build a generator, but we'll try to wait till the energy refinery research is done so we can get the proper exact count. I also want to see if we can sell some base metal here. Let's do that as a separate transaction. I'll wait till the first transaction is done so they'll stay in the sector with us a little bit longer. Is that desirable, actually? Probably not. I'm going to put Vladimir in a full sleep schedule until he gets better, because I don't want to keep having to click override on him all the time. I think having him have a couple meals throughout the day should be plenty of time. I do kind of want to chill for a bit because I want to let Vladimir rest, and I want to decide whether or not we're going to spring for his medical treatment, which I think would be really helpful. In order to make that decision, we first need to know how much money we're going to have here. Vladimir is risking mental break. I know. Okay, yeah, let's try to... 69 hours of medical treatment. Dear Lord. Definitely we can't afford that. We might be able to get him a few hours just to get him out of the woods, so to speak. Let's try to sell... I'm going to sell about half of our base metal. Exactly half of our base metal, in fact. That'll get us a little more cash. And then... that'll give Vladimir's a few more hours of resting time. Wish we could solve these food deficiencies. But that would probably be as expensive as the medical treatment, just about, if not more expensive. I can hear a friend computer talking in the background. I'm not sure if it's responding to something I'm saying or my girlfriend's talking to it. I started Space Haven, nice, yeah. How's it going? Let's see. Okay, we're gonna queue another trade here. progressing fine, but starting to wonder about long-range goals. I mean, the ultimate goal of the game is to just get to the far right side of the sector. You know, that's kind of like the actual mechanical goal of the game. I tend to try to have a goal of having at least one, maybe two ships that are fully built up that can be like combat effective and, you know, have one or two big space battles at least before the end of the game. That's usually what I strive for, personally. But it's kind of up to you. It's a very sandboxy game. You know, you can continue playing. Once you get to the end of the galaxy on the far right side, you can continue playing as long as you... Yeah, that's the actual ending of the game. And then if you want, you can choose to start a new galaxy once you get to the ending. But you can take your fleet and your crew with you. But I generally don't do that, only because I feel like once I've got to that point in the game, I've kind of got through all the difficulty already, and there's nothing much to do but just like farm at that point. So I usually start a new playthrough every time I get to the end. Unless I'm in the middle of a build and I'm like, I really want to finish this particular ship. I'm gonna buy another... I got 89 credits of... Let's just take back a noble metal. You know what, it's okay. Alright, it'd be nice if we could trade items for medical service, that'd be kind of cool. Vladimir actually has gone down from needing 69 hours to needing 32 hours of medical service. Let's see how much we can afford. I think we can afford to spend probably 500 or 600. 10 hours of medical service. I think that'll help him out a lot. I think it's worth. It's not going to get rid of his chronic wound probably, but it's probably going to get rid of most of the hauler slashes. Chilling out with the crew there, resting. At least some of them, maybe not most of them. It's just going to take time. I'm hoping that he'll stay there long enough to get an IV too, which would help with his nutritional deficiencies, I think. So that was it. That was our 10 hours of service. He's going to keep that healing bonus for a little while afterwards, I think. We didn't get rid of the nutrient deficiencies, unfortunately. But we did some good for his health, I think. We got rid of about like 3 hauler slashes, which isn't terrible. So we're going to just chill here now until these guys decide to leave the sector. And then we're going to see which way they're going and hopefully follow them to save our buddy. Oh, the other thing is we want to see about building our new power system. So for the X1 generator, we need 4 infra, 4 tech, and 1 energy. So that'll leave us with 1 tech and 2 energy and 3 infra. And then for the energy refinery, we need 3 tech, 1 energy, and 2 infra. So we actually have enough infra blocks. I think we're short 1 tech block, right? It was 4. Yeah, so we're short 1 tech block, that's it. So if we buy a tech block here, which we can do because they have them on board here, then we're actually able to start our new energy system, which is going to be really good for us. We should also keep in mind that these guys have cheap blue crystals, so they'll be a good trading partner for us in the future if we need energy. What's the name of this ship? The Lightning Buzzard. The 85 second-rate medical insurance. Our captain's a cheapskate. That's true. Hey, Boomalip, how's it going? Captain is on a tight budget, is what it is. Okay. So where do I want the actual reactor to live? Like, this is our junk configuration where everything's mashed up together. We don't have a lot of hull blocks, though, unfortunately. So we're kind of bound to our current configuration somewhat. I think I want to put a new reactor in here. And then maybe we'll put everything over here next to the solar panels. Let's do it like that. So this will be like the new reactor room. It's 4x4. It's technically enough space, although it's going to be a little cramped in there. And then I think that's enough space for the energy refinery. I think that's just about the right size. We could think about buying a hull block to speed up this a little bit, but they're not giving us a good price on hull blocks, so it's better off if we just spend the energy to recycle, I think. We might expand this out one more if it turns out that my math is wrong, which I think it actually is now that I'm looking at it again. Yeah, so that'll give us enough room to put a wall in between our solar cells and our reactor and refinery. So we're probably going to get about 2/3 of the way done with this, and then we're going to have to wait for the next hull block to be manufactured. Civilian ship coming in. Still got the buzzard in the sector. Oppose evil wherever it might be, says Captain Jesse Reed of the MAS Buzzard. Hull block supply critically low. Yeah, we know that. Okay, here comes the new hull block. Here we go. So now, in theory, we should be able to build our new X1 generator. And then we're going to shut this, once we have that, we're going to shut this generator off, but we're going to keep it around as a backup in case something happens to our other generator, or like we run out of energy rods or something. Let's see. So energy refinery first. And then the power, I want to make sure we leave room to upgrade to an X3 later. So we're gonna actually put these in the same room, I think. It's gonna be not good like temperature-wise, but it's gonna leave us enough room that we can put a wall over here. Although this is gonna be messed up anyway because we're gonna have to move it. We have to shift this down a little bit. Might wanna. This isn't powering anything except for the hyperdrive, so it's kind of okay if we move this around. So I'm gonna move this here. Did the lightning buzzard just leave the sector? I think it did. Yes! Oh, we're so lucky. Okay, they went the way that we wanted them to go. That's perfect. I just hope that they stop that sector and they actually fight the aliens and explore and all that kind of stuff. Vladimir is actually navigating right now. I guess that's fine. He's actually looking healthy again, so he could probably work a regular schedule, is what I was going to say. I wanted to kind of trade with these guys, but it's more important right now that we take advantage of the... God damn it. I was really hoping... I'm gonna follow the military alliance around, I guess. This is super unfortunate. Okay, well, since the military alliance is not helping us out as I thought they were about to, we're gonna go back and see if we can trade with that civilian ship. We also have a Merchant Federation ship in the sector. I don't remember if we traded with the civilians or not already. We might have traded with them already. Putting us on a weird angle here so that we're a little bit further away from the center of the sector. So if like cultists warp in, it's less likely that they'll be next to us slightly. Just gives us that little bit more time that we might need to get out of the sector. Okay, hopefully anyway. Oh, that's interesting. They changed it so you can overlap the doors with the power nodes now. That's pretty cool. So I think we're still going to make that a single door, though. Do we? Well, since they're letting us put doors there, I'm gonna leave that open, and we're gonna leave that open. And later on, this is gonna be a door. And then we want to wall this off. We want to wall this off. This is not going to be a door because the reactor is going to fill the whole rest of this room. I might end up putting a door up here, but let's move this stuff first. And we're just making it so that we can seal off this little wall section here. Although actually, what we could do, alternatively, instead of moving that stuff, we could just move the solar panels over by one slot. I kind of like that idea. Let's do that. So we just move the solar panels over one slot, we could stick one wall square there, and then we're done. And I'm gonna probably mark this reactor as stopped until the energy refinery construction is done, just so that we don't run into any weird issues. Or do I? Thing is, we want to have... How many pods do we have? 4 or 5. We want to have 5 energy rods available at all times. If we manage to get our 6th crew member back, then we'll need to get a 6 pod, so we'll need to have 6 rods available at all times. For traveling to the next sector, that is. These pods are already charged, so we technically don't need that right away, but we will need them as soon as we jump into the next sector. So we got some damage to the hyperdrive here. Vladimir is still sleeping. We can get him back on a regular schedule. Let's see. Who is he working with? He's gonna help cover for the time when Casey is sleeping, I think. Can't remember what we did to his schedule before. I think he was working during this period, maybe? This doesn't seem right. I'm feeling like Vladimir doesn't get to socialize with anybody else on this schedule. Let's have him... Here he can socialize with everybody except for Rafferty. It's gonna be so weird. Giving everybody a little extra sleep because that's just kind of how the way it works out. I think this is gonna be okay. I'm gonna give him, like, 1 extra social to... So he can actually hang out with both Casey and Rafferty, theoretically. That's good. Because they're on opposite shifts from each other. I think that'll be alright. I know it's a little bit wacky looking, guys. Okay, we saw the next turn go by. We probably want to park ourselves somewhere where we might want to check out another derelict in the sector, I think. That's our next way to get resources without having to leave the sector. I want to get this construction finished first, though, if we possibly can. That'll give Vladimir that little bit of extra time to heal these last 2 hauler slashes as well. Okay, now that those things are moved, we can also move this guy here. We might put another door or some kind of ventilation over here. Probably another door. Let's see. Trying to think if I want to rearrange this compartment. I think I want to compact this a little bit and make some more space here. So let's move our walls down like this. That'll do it. Yeah, and because the generator's back here, I think I'm gonna put another door over here. We could put a door... Yeah, I want it to be on this side, I think. Because I don't want them to have to walk past the hull stabilizer on the way to the generator. We're going to move these pods eventually. Hyricon. I think we traded with you before, but let's check. We could sell them some space food. That could be pretty good. Supposing we sold them like 5 units of space food, that still leaves everybody with 6 units of space food. That still leaves everybody with 1 meal, right? Then we could use that money to get another green crystal, let's say, another tech block, another blue crystal, and 219 credits. I like that idea. And then we could fill the rest with biomatter. This is a bad price even for biomatter, though, I think. But I guess we might as well. Just get it out of our hold. Do we want to take another tech block? I think that other guy, the military alliance guy, had cheaper tech blocks, so maybe we hold off on this. Oh, we actually have the new generator running already. Gotta make sure we get the energy refinery online. Let's prioritize this construction. How do we end up short a tech block? Maybe we do have to buy a tech block here. Not entirely sure what happened there. We definitely bought an extra tech block. We'll buy another one, whatever. There we go. Yeah, I'm not really sure how that happened. It seems like a tech block got used up mysteriously somehow, unless my math was just wrong, which is possible. Let's actually just cancel this last wall square, and I'm going to move this one over to there. And then we'll put another door here. Okay, so here's our energy refinery. Energy refinery is going to be producing if we have less than 7 rods. We definitely want to produce if we have less than 5 rods. Ideally, we want to have like 10, I think. I think that should be good. We got, guys, just a little time to get caught up on industry here. I'm actually going to, let's see if we can locate that. Oh, there's a cultist ship in that sector. I think I want to go check out some other derelicts in the system while we're working on this. Hopefully they'll be easier than this one, where we lost our guy. The military alliance is in the neighboring sector, so if they actually... Let's actually go here and just wait. God damn it, cultists. I hate cultists. Alright. There's 2 little guys. We can verify whether this is actually the ship where our guy is. It is. There's Bo. We're coming for you, Bo. Hopefully, maybe. Probably. Vadimir's already on nav, so that's good. A third cultist ship is jumping into the sector along with a single merchant federation. Sorry, Bo. One day we'll save you. Damn you, military alliance. Bo is Bryce's alter ego. We actually have 2 derelicts in this sector that we can check out. That's pretty good. And the military alliance might help us with that, which is even better. I'm going to wait and see if these guys launch a shuttle. If they do, we're going to launch a shuttle at the same time to whatever ship they go to, so we can fight together. Yajirushi. I don't think we traded with these guys before. The thing is, I want to... I want to trade with these guys, but I don't want to tie up our shuttle right now. Maybe we'll just go over there. Let's just go over there. I think we're in as good a shape as we're going to be. Rafty, you hold the fort, buddy. I hope the military alliance will help us out. What a weird ship design. I think the ship's empty. Okay, we got that. Let's have our guys loop back into here. Oh, some meat. Actually, let's get the meat before we leave. I guess we might as well get this too. Micrometeoroids are super rude. Well, these guys all unsleep so that they all go back to our ship. I think the airlock should be loaded with our new cargo, the meat. The meat's going to be so helpful for our nutrition. And then I think once we pick up this cargo and go back, we're going to wait on board our own ship until the meteor shower passes. And then once it passes, then we're going to go to the other derelict here. I'm going to just be ready to do damage control and to keep Casey and Rafferty from killing each other while they're both working in spacesuits doing damage control. Okay, Vladimir's fixing the hole, that's good. Nobody else is staying asleep, which is fine. Oh. Got some damage to the energy refinery. That's okay-ish. Okay, we've actually cleared the meteorite shower, so we can go check out the other derelict, which we want to do right away, so that the aliens don't hatch if there's a bunch of eggs on board. Let's have... Rafferty is not... Actually, Rafferty's good at maintenance. Yeah, good. So we're going to have him fix this before he goes to work for the day. Make sure that it prioritizes fixing that over the energy production, so that we don't set a fire on board when he's the only one there. Unless, of course, this starts a fire, which is possible. Okay... Their maintenance job, 9 out of 10, so it should be the last maintenance job. Okay, I have a feeling this one's gonna have aliens on board only because the other one didn't, and sure enough we do have. These are our 2 rifle guys, and then these are our 2 pistol guys. So we're going to take the pistol guys and have them go open this door. Okay, and then we can go get some more alien friends and kite them back. Hello, friends. get a couple free shots there, nothing super exciting. Here we go. Good. I think we're gonna take all 4 guys at this point. Maybe it was a little too soon. There we go. Okay, now we're gonna take all 4 guys. Let's get some more oxygen from the shuttle here. Rafferty, what's going on with you, buddy? It's too hot there. That's not entirely unexpected. I forgot to monitor that. But yeah, I thought that there might be a temperature issue in this room. Don't want to open this up, unfortunately. I don't know why it doesn't want to let me put a life support on this particular square. That's okay. So we're gonna... Let's go ahead and make another gap there. I think that's also going to be a door. And let's pay attention to our guys on board the ship full of aliens, because that's important. Nice. Good shooting, guys. The lightning buzzard has left the sector. Which way are they going? We don't know yet. Good. We just gotta check out this room. Okay, we're good. So what cargo can we get off of this? We got some vegetables, nice. Energy cells, nice. And some soft blocks. We're definitely gonna get all the cargo off of here. The shuttle has no oxygen, that's a problem. We got oxygen, guys. Come on. Vladimir, stop what you're doing. Okay, I hate when that happens. Okay, we're better now. Do we want to get any scrap here, or we... Let's... The military alliances go in the wrong direction, so we're not in a super hurry to leave the sector, I think. If they were going back this way, we might... And the cultists weren't there, we would probably want to follow them. So we could think about salvaging here. I think I want to get energy scrap wherever we can. Down to 5 energy crystals already, but we're at 6 energy rods, so it's not terrible. And we need more hull scrap because we're completely out of that, just about. And then, do we need any other kinds? I think we need infra scrap as well. I think I'm going to queue default recycling of tech scrap for infra blocks as well. Same way we do for infra scrap. Hopefully pulling apart the hull here will actually make the salvaging... Holy cow. They heard we were in the neighborhood, apparently. Did we transfer everything from here? We did. Let's cancel all of this. We're gonna expedite transfer here. If we're not ready to leave by the time they get in the sector, we're dead, so we might have to leave some cargo behind here. And I think that's what we're gonna do. Super unfortunate. Okay, so one of them's staying in the sector, two of them are going that way, one's coming this way. Should we follow the military alliance? Let's go this way. I'm gonna stop here and try to pick up the chemicals again, now that we don't have other stuff to pick up in the same sector. And then I think we're gonna let our crew rest for a couple hours if we can before the solar flare comes back, and then try to check out the derelict in the next adjoining sector. We can rotate back and forth between the derelicts, just cost us a little bit of Hyperium, but in exchange we're gonna get, speaking of Hyperium, I wanna produce a unit of hyperfuel for sale, because it's definitely worth. Or it can be worth depending on who you sell it to. Okay, we didn't get the chemical. I think we can afford to wait a little bit. As long as somebody's actually doing the mining. Nobody's doing the mining. Casey, go do your thing. Damn it, Casey. I think that it should automatically put on an override, a work override, for like an hour whenever you assign a job task. It's really annoying to assign somebody a job and then have them not do the job because they're on break. Like when you're doing that kind of manual assignment, I feel like it should be an exception to the rule that they're off of their work at that point. You know what I mean? Crap. I wonder if we could still jump before the fire starts, if that even helps anything. It doesn't seem like we're getting hit that bad, actually. But we're gonna jump. I'm gonna go back here because I'm not ready to check out the derelict yet while my ship is damaged and possibly on fire. But it actually seems like we didn't get hit too bad by the flare. I think we kind of lucked out there. We're down to 2 blue crystals, which I don't like so much. So we're gonna have to buy more immediately. Didn't I build a life support unit here? It's there. We're short on infra block. Okay, we actually didn't take too much damage. It was just like one machine over here and then the life support over here. We do have to repair these consoles. That's pretty important. Let's repair the hyperdrive console. It's not too much trouble, guys. Much better. Okay, we can. If this stuff gets broken, it's not the end of the world. We're not producing anything from there right now. Okay, let's go ahead and jump back. I think we really need to find the military alliance ship again and trade with them and get some more blue crystals. Where are they? We can't really risk going to a derelict and then finding that it has no energy and running out. Although, I mean... God, these enemy ships are so annoying. Oh, we got the military alliance right here. Perfect. So we're going to chill in this sector for a couple hours and see if the military alliance will help us save our lost crew member here. If they do, well, we also need to buy blue crystals from them first, let's not forget. Let's do that before they board the derelict ship in case they don't make it back. This is a bad price for hyperfuel. I don't think I want to sell this. I think we're just gonna... Do we spend cash here, or... You know, when energy sells, that's unfortunate. We could sell them some more noble metals at a bad price, which we can afford to do, honestly. We have so many of them. Let's sell a couple of them and some biomatter. And we'll also give them some cash in exchange for 3 blue crystals. I think that's a pretty good deal. That unfortunately will keep their shuttle tied up for a little while, so they won't be able to go rescue our guy right away. Now that that's going, I think we're going to have all our guys sleep in anticipation of an away mission. We're coming, Bo. We're going to get you, buddy. Meteoroids. Oh, that's so rude. Hang in there, Bo. Now we need a place where we can put Bo in isolation apart from everybody else. It's got to be marginally comfortable, and it might need to have, like, food. Like an algae dispenser. I think we have to build for that. And we don't really have any place. We could actually lock him in the lab, which kind of makes sense if you think about it. You know, thematically anyway. Should wrap up my stream, actually. We're gonna wait out this meteoroid shower, and then if the Military Alliance sends a shuttle to go board this derelict ship, we're gonna send a shuttle with them, and then we're gonna fight that battle next time. And if they don't, then we're just gonna leave the sector, and that's gonna be it for Bo. Come on, buddies. It's too bad we can't hail them and ask them about it. Because I feel like they would definitely help us if we asked them. They might be like, what's in it for us? Maybe we have to pay them or something, I don't know. But I think it would be worth. Oh, the meteoroids blew up a wall segment. That's what he was fixing there. Okay, we're actually just about out of water. But man, I really want the Military Alliance ship to go over there. I don't want them to keep sending their shuttle to us to trade. This is a bad price, too, for water. This hanging out in the sector thing is really, like, screwing us over here. This sale price on the raw chemicals is the same as the chemicals, so we're just going to sell raw chemical, even though that's worth... Is that worth? It's probably still not worth. We're going to sell this at a bad price because we just need the money to be able to get some water. Problem is, like, the hours that we spend in the sector are just like eating our resources rapidly. And there's no way to recoup them, really. And every time we do a trade like this, it delays the Military Alliance from potentially helping out our crew members. Although, it looks like they have 2 shuttles, maybe? Dragonstar, they do have 2 shuttles, so maybe they could send their other shuttle. Okay, we're going to give it until the following day. I think we can afford to wait that long. And if the Military Alliance hasn't launched a shuttle by then we're going to just leave the sector and give up on it. But if they have, we're going to go save Bo. Hopefully. I mean, there's probably like 4 haulers on here by now. Let's try to hail them and see if we can ask them for help. I don't think that's an option. No. Maybe we take a shuttle over, they'll also go. It's worth a try, I guess. And I park these guys way away from the body of the ship here. Give them plenty of room to retreat. I don't think this is going to work out. I think the Military Alliance is doing nothing for us. And we're kind of on our own here. Let's not do this in 4X, please. Okay, there we go. You kind of scope at the area using the window here. Big picture window. Do I dare risking some long-range shots at the enemy from over here? I think we can shoot at this guy at least. Maybe let's put 3 guys over here. I'm gonna have 1 guy from our team 2 here. Whichever one's worse of the 2 of them. I think that's Casey. I'm gonna have Casey stand over here by this window and keep an eye out to see when the haulers are coming. I can't see into this room that well because there's a very narrow window on the other side there. We're seeing through this little window here. I don't know if you guys can see that. But we can just take pot shots. I don't see any haulers, but that doesn't mean they're not there. Oh, we got a weapon skill. I mean, this could be worth it just for that alone. The lightning buzzard left us to die. Okay, this isn't worth. Ignore what I said 10 seconds ago. We're gonna leave. Sorry, Bo. Goodbye, buddy. It was nice knowing you. Curse you, Military Alliance. You said you would make the galaxy safe. Or whatever it was that you said. I wasn't paying attention. Alright, we're gonna jump to a sector that has another derelict, and then we're gonna wrap up. Maybe one day we'll come back for Bo, but I'm not too hopeful about it. I think I'll have long... Actually, let me take a screenshot. Here's where Bo's at. So, Bo is there. I'm gonna put my mouse over it. And then this is the sector that he's in. Put my mouse over it again. Okay, so if we want to, we could come back to this exact sector and see if Bo is still there one day when our ships get stronger and our resources get deeper. We could check out the station. But I think that's going to be a story for next time. I want to say thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did and it's your first time checking out the channel, don't forget to follow if you're watching on Twitch, or subscribe. It's free if you're watching on YouTube. POTUS and Boomo, good to see you guys. Thanks for hanging out, both of you. And I will see you next time. Have a good afternoon. Let's see... Alright, take care, folks. Thanks for watching.